Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, this cool Mittens right here, and basically what this is some heated glove. Then definitely use like regularly, or if you guys want to use it for like snowboarding or skiing, or even if you just want to use it just in general to keep your hands warm during like the cold seasons, then this is basically what that powder is for. But the cool thing about this one right here is the fact that it's not actually like a regular glove, but it's actually a heated mitten. So I'm actually open this up to show you guys what the product looks like first. Alright, so when you guys first open up, this is basically actually looks like inside. So they basically provide you guys a glove right here, and they provide you guys the actual battery right here. So let me actually open this up to show you guys what the product looks like first. So we're gonna open up this box right here first. Alright, so this is basically what's included inside. So first things inside right here, they do provide you guys a wall charger. So you can definitely use this to actually recharge the actual glove or the battery for the glove. And then so right here, you can see they provide you guys the charging cable. So you definitely want to plug this in to actually recharge the glove. And we see the way how they designed this option right here. You basically use a USB option to actually recharge it once you guys plug in these two options right here on the battery. And the fact that it's actually using a USB option makes it so portable. So you definitely use like a wall charger, a computer, or even a power bank to be charged as well, which is pretty nice. And then the very bottom right here, you can see they provide you guys two battery packs. So one for each glove. Let me actually take it out to show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so when you take it out, you guys can see that this is basically what the battery looks like. So you basically want to plug in the cable right here to recharge it. And basically the same thing applies to the other one as well. So both battery looks the same way and works the same way. So once you guys plug it in, you can definitely recharge it. And then when you guys are ready to use it in a glove, you guys can actually put it inside a glove, which I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. But they basically provide you guys two of these batteries right here, and they're both the same thing. So that's why I'm going to show you guys one of them. And then next up right here, you guys can see the actual glove right here, or the mittens. And right here, they provide you guys a user guide or user manual to teach you guys how to set a product and how to use it. And right here, they provide you guys a little bag that can actually carry your gloves inside right here, or the mittens, which is pretty cool. If you guys want to store all the other accessories, or if you guys want to put other stuff in here when you guys are going snowboarding or skiing, you can definitely do that as well. This is the one side drawstring option right here. So if you guys want to put it in a shoulder like this. But last but not least, we have the actual glove right here. Let me actually open up and show you guys how to actually use it and what it actually looks like first. Alright, so when we take it out, you can see that this is basically what the product looks like. So basically attached together right here. But let me actually unattach it first. Alright, so we just took it off. But you can see this is basically what the product looks like right here on this side. And here's what it looks like on the other side right here. So definitely it is a mitten if you can see the way how they designed this option right here. And since both of these are basically the same thing, I'm going to show you guys what one side looks like first. Alright, so this is basically what the top part looks like. Right here, they do have the reflector right here, so that way when you guys are using at nighttime, people can definitely see you using this option right here. And then right here, you can see we have the button that's when pressed to actually activate the heated option, and that only works after you guys plug in the actual battery. And right here with the strap option, so you definitely want to pull that if you guys want to tighten it up, or if you guys want to use the option right here, you can definitely tighten it up right here as well. And like I mentioned earlier, they do have this strap option right here, where you guys can actually strap this side onto the other glove to keep it all organized. And when you guys look at the other side right here, this is basically actually looks like this side. So when you guys feel the material on this side right here, on this part, it definitely has a very good grip. So when you guys want to actually grip like your snowboards, or you guys want to grip your phone, it definitely gives you guys the option on here. And top part here definitely feels really soft when you guys feel the material on here, but it definitely has that very good padding to give you guys that cushion and also support as well. If you look at the dump option right here, they definitely have the option for you guys to actually use it to touch like your smartphone or iPad or whatever. But definitely when you guys put material on here, it definitely has like that water resistant material on here, which is pretty awesome, especially if you guys use this when like raining, or if you guys are planning to use it for like snowboarding or skiing, which is pretty awesome. And when you guys look at the inner layer right there, you can definitely see the material inside feels really warm. So you definitely have that cushion and warmth and support inside when you guys put it on. But if you guys look at this area right here, there's actually a little slot that you guys want to open up, and that is where I'm going to put in the battery. So I pull open. I'm not sure if I can see it or not, but that is basically where the slot is, where I'm going to put in the battery to actually activate the heated option. So let me see right there, we do have the little cable, so you can plug in the actual battery to actually power on the heat option. So I'm going to take off the cap right here first, and you guys want to plug in the battery right here. Alright, so once you guys plug in the battery, you guys want to put it back inside right here. And once you guys put it back inside, you guys want to strap it back together like this. So once you guys strap it back in, they can actually start using it. And for the heat option right here, they actually have 3 different settings on here. There's a low, there's a medium, and a high setting. So depending on how hot you guys want it, you can definitely adjust that on here. And in terms of battery life on here, it depends on the setting you guys are using. So if you guys use at the lowest setting, you can get anywhere around like 6 hours or so. But if you guys use at the highest setting, you guys get anywhere around like 2 hours of usage. And that is if you guys fully charge the product before you guys use it. And also for this part right here, they mentioned how when you guys actually put it on, it actually helps you guys relieve any kind of pain when you guys actually put it on. Such as if you guys have pain on your like your fingers, your wrists, if you guys have arthritis pain or whatever, it definitely helps with that as well. And supposedly when you guys actually put on the heated option on here, not only does it keep you guys warm, They also help you guys with blood circulation as well because of that heat that they're using. And then in terms of washing the product right here, they don't recommend using like a machine to wash it. They recommend they use a hand to wash it to maintain the product and prolong the life of the product as well. And if you guys are curious about what is the material that they use on here, this is basically material that's included right here. I definitely love the material that they use on here as well. It definitely has a little bit of a stretchy option right here because of this option where you guys can actually tighten up, which is pretty nice. So that way when you guys put it on, you guys definitely get that like very nice fitted option on here where it doesn't feel too loose or feel too tight since it is adjustable. But that is basically everything that's on the product here. Let me actually set up the other one as well and then put it on to show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so we got both of them set up. Let's put it on. So basically you want to slide your hand inside like this. Alright, so we got one of them on. You basically want to do the same thing for the other one as well. Alright, so once you guys put it on, this is basically looks like right here. So you can see we do have a good control on here, and once I actually put it on, it actually feels really, really warm. And like I mentioned, if you guys want to use strap option on here, you definitely can. So let's say we want to tighten up this part here, just pull it. And that's the furthest it can go. And then same thing for this part as well. And that tightens up right there. And then same thing applies to the other side. Alright. So we got it all tightened up and all set right here. And between this part right here and this part right here, like I mentioned, it does have the reflector option. So people can definitely see you at nighttime. But let's test out the heat option on here to see whether it actually works. Alright. So you basically want to press and hold it down to actually activate it. And once you guys activate it, it's on the high speed level on here. Let me do the same thing for this side as well. So basically want to press and hold it. And it turns on. So now we have both of them on right here. So I'm going to wait a little bit to see how long it takes to heat up first. Alright, so it hasn't even been like a minute yet, but I can definitely feel the heat starting to build up already. And we're currently using the high temperature setting. So if it's too hot, you guys can always press the button on the bottom part right here. So now we're on medium level. If we press it again, it turns to low temperature. Same thing applies to this side as well. Medium, and then low. So it's really easy to actually adjust the temperature on here, and it actually heats up really fast. It literally took me less than 1 minute to actually feel the heat temperature on here, which is pretty nice. And if you guys want to turn it off, you guys want to press and hold the button. And it turns off. Same thing for this as well. Alright, it turns off. So definitely the heat option on here definitely does work. But let's test out the actually touch controls on here and see how that works as well. Alright, so we're on Instagram right now. So if you use the thumb option right here, you can definitely see that actually does work. You can see how well it works. Because of the way how they designed this glove right here, it definitely gives you guys the touch option on here. So you can definitely use the phone with the glove on, which is pretty nice. Especially when you guys are like snowboarding or skiing or whatever, which is pretty awesome. So that is basically everything that's on the glove right here. Let me just go plug in the battery to show you guys how to charge that as well. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so we have the product all plugged in right here, if you can see. So we have it plugged in for both of these batteries right here, which is pretty awesome because you guys can charge both batteries at the same time. But when you see right here, we do have an indicator light that shows you guys when the product is charging. So basically when you guys see a red light, that means it's charging. But once it's fully charged, that light should either turn off or should change to a green color. But this is basically how you guys charge the product right here. So you see right here, when we actually unplug it and there's nothing being charged, it basically pops on a green light. So that is how you guys know when it's actually fully charged. Alright, welcome back guys. So now this is a quick test of the product. Definitely see that actually does work and actually works quite well. Basically everything on here actually works really, really well. Ranging from the actual glove itself, to the actual touchscreen option, to the heated glove option, and the fact that you guys actually charge the battery on here. And definitely the fact of how the actual glove itself is actually water resistant as well is perfect during like the winter season when it actually gets colder, when it rains, and also when you guys are using this for like snowboarding or skiing or whatever, which is pretty awesome. But now to go unboxing and testing the product, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. Especially trying to look for some high quality heated mitten glove that you can use for like winter season, for like water sports, or even for like snow sports, then this is definitely super worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save the money for something else that actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.